Why don't you give me a sign? Like the sea that leaves a trail along that shore. It's not your problem, it's mine. Everybody thinks that I'm okay. Sometimes I think I am too. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm waiting for the shockwaves to begin. Oh, won't you let me hold you for one time? Just a rainy day in a London cafe, a London cafe. So give me one last serenade. Say to me, or swear at me till the night turns into day. And it was a shame when daylight faded, because we didn't notice at all.
Dick Whittington and His Cat is out in cinemas and will soon be available on CBeebies and BBC iPlayer.
Comes a sparkling Christmas spectacular. Dick Whittington and His Cat, with all your CBeebies favourites.
Hi, I'm Aoife with the Fan Carpet. We are here at the premiere of Dick Whittington and His Cat. My name is Aoife and I'm from the Fan Carpet. Who are you, and tell us about yourself?
My name is Lucky the Cat, and my best friend is Dick Whittington, and I'm going to try and help him wherever I can to find his inner sparkle. The show is full of warmth and joy, and there's a mischievous cat that roams around trying to steal people's food, so you've got to watch out for him if you see him. Big meow if you see him, all right? There you go.
I'm Andy. I've been in children's TV for 16 years, man and boy. For a long time now, part of CBeebies. This is my, I don't even know how many CBeebies Pantos there have been, but I've been on every one apart from the last year's one because we was having a baby. And I've been very blessed to be in every one because I absolutely love it. And I've got a show about adventures with animals and dinosaurs, and also I've got a band called Andy and the Odd Socks, and we've got a show on CBeebies and CBBC with that very Monkeys meets Mighty Boosh.
Lovely. What is the best thing about this magical story? What did you like the most?
I think it just brings so much magic, fun, energy, laughs. It whisks you away to a different land where you can escape and just enjoy 45 minutes of pure happiness.
Oh, perfect.
I think it needs to be told because it's not seen as much, Dick Whittington and His Cat, and because it's a fantastic adventure. And the audience and the kids will have a magical time watching it and following along the adventures of Dick and his cat Lucky.
The thing is, Dick Whittington's a classic story. But on our little Dick Whittington adventure, he bumps into some people that our viewers are quite familiar with, and they're all doing fun, different things that you don't normally see them doing. So it's a bit of a journey for them, seeing some of their favourites doing some fun things.
Brilliant.
The most interesting thing is the group of people that have been assembled to tell the story. They're full of warmth and compassion and kindness, and they do their very best to try and bring the best quality content to the little uns who want to watch it from around the world. And it's just one of the biggest joys and privileges of my life to be able to join them doing it. So yeah, they're really lovely.
Brilliant.
What's important about the story? Well, it's a story of, a young boy who essentially comes to London with very little, and he meets some people who encourage him, who give him his sparkle and empower him to be all that he can be, which I think is a really great message for everybody, to know that you don't have to have a lot of stuff, but actually what's inside you already is pretty magical.
Oh, brilliant. That's lovely.
I guess so. Dick Whittington is on a journey. He doesn't know where he's going, but he's going. And I think moving forward is always a good message. Even if you think that something's not going to pan out, just keep going. And eventually, it usually does, and maybe not the way you expect it.
Oh, that's lovely.
I think it's like a real feel-good film this Christmas. It's perfect for families. It's bright and colourful. The characters go on journeys, and my character, Dick, is all about kind of trying to find himself and find his inner sparkle so he can kind of feel confident about his life moving forward with his little cat. So, there's loads of music and dancing in it and something for everyone to enjoy, I think.
Oh, brilliant.
The best part about it, has to be having so much fun with all these CBeebies pals. It's great. It's been an absolute blast.
Well, my character is part of a trio of naughty rats, and we kind of go around, I won't say terrorising the people of London, but we like to have mischief. We like to get our cheese, and this year we really want to get our hands on the golden hammer, the coveted golden hammer, because we want to have our very own rat parade. Instead of the boring Christmas parade, we want a rat parade. But I won't tell you whether or not we get the hammer. You're going to have to watch and find out.
Brilliant. And if you could have been another one of the characters, who would you have been? Girl or boy?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would never be able to do this role because it's perfect for Andy Day. But because I loved Andy's pigeon, he played a pigeon in the show. It's called Bo, and it's brilliant. I love his character so much. So it's more about probably being Andy rather than you know what I mean? I could never do that role justice because it's fantastic, but I loved his character, and also anything Jenny Dale touches, she plays Mrs. Fitzwarren, is also magical as well. So
Brilliant. If you could be any animal, what animal would you be? I thought I'd catch you off guard.
that is a good question. Do you know what? I probably would, it's a bit boring, probably a cat, because I just love strokes. I love giving strokes, and I like receiving strokes. So probably a cat.
Brilliant.
Everything, really. Everything. It's just really fun. Getting to work with lots of people, lots of great people. Being a merman is just amazing, really. It's my first Panto with CBeebies, so it's just been incredible.
Brilliant. What do you think is important about pantomimes and different, I guess, from other forms of acting and other entertainment?
I think Panto is really important because it introduces children to live theatre. And I think you can enjoy it whether you're 5 years old, 50 years old, 90 years old. Anyone can enjoy a Panto because there's something for everyone. And like I say, it really does introduce children to that element of live theatre. And, like we were talking earlier about escape, you can escape. You can shut the world out for however long you're in that theatre or however long you're watching that live show on screen, and just be in the present, which is so important nowadays, for everyone.
Perfect.
I think it's that family spirit. It's that fun, wanting to be together, wanting to be having fun on stage and entertaining people. That's the heart of Panto, and I don't think you can really hold that down for too long, so it's really great to see it just flourishing and getting back up there.
Yeah, a pantomime is just such a special time to bring family together, to bring communities together, just to have fun and enjoy themselves no matter what's going on in the world around them. You can escape into the world of Panto and have fun for 2 hours or an hour and a half or an hour and just enjoy life.
And forget all your troubles.
It's different, it's you act, you sing, you dance, also you get people that you already know. First the people in the cast I've just met at Panto, but a lot of them I already know, like from the CBeebies house, which is nice to work with them. It's nice to work with new people and make new friends. So it's been magical. Panto is just magical, and working with lots of people is just really, really fun.
Well, obviously it's really important for the theatres and to get people coming in, but I mean, for us, in 2020, we did a show, but we did it all on green screen. So it was like a show for TV. So in 2021 and then again this year, it's so nice to be back in a theatre with a live audience and getting that interaction and kind of building that rapport with an audience. That's super special, and see the kids and them light up and get involved when, Dodge the Dog comes on stage or whatever it might be is a really beautiful thing, I think.
Well, if you get a pantomime right, then, as you say, it is really magical. And I think it's down to the storytelling. If it's a really good script and there's a brilliant through line and, ultimately good things happen in the end. You want some jeopardy in there, but also you want the good songs, that beautiful Christmassy feel, which can happen with lighting and costume. So, yeah, I think the magic happens from everyone involved, from costume to hair to makeup to lighting to sound. So when all those elements come together, then you've got yourself, fingers crossed, a fantastic, magical Christmas experience.
Panto, for me, has something for everyone. So you can sit down and you can watch it with your 2-year-old and with your 92-year-old. And someone will get something for it, where it's the colours, the jokes, the routines, the audience participation. And that's the beauty about it, it's family entertainment.
And I know it helps like the children in need. How did you feel about that, like helping that out?
Yeah, amazing. I think, you know, it's really important that children get to have something like CBeebies as a way to, you know, as a way to escape and, you know, to have that moment where they can just be themselves and be free and to laugh and to join in and sing songs. And yeah, it's really important that, you know, we connect with all children.
And was there any challenges doing a pantomime?
Yeah, I mean, you've got a lot to do in a very short period of time and learn the show. And obviously, we're doing it as a live theatre show, but also for TV and cinemas as well. So there are loads of bits where it's like, no, you have to stand in that exact place, because if someone moves across and you've got cameras on you, then it might dirty that shot and then it doesn't work for the TV. So there are so many things that you're thinking about all the time in terms of trying to make sure that the show works as a live experience, but also something that goes in cinemas around the country as well.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, there's always challenges with a pantomime. The challenge with the one that we do is we get such a short amount of time to learn it, and then we only perform it for like a weekend. Normally with a panto you get to perform it for a month or so, so you start to feel it and really get into it and know your character even more. With this, you're in and out really quick.
And what do you think is best about being a cat? If you could pick anything, what are the pros and what are the cons?
Being a cat, you can do what you like, really, can't you? You just sort of, if you want a bit of a pet, you can just walk up to somebody and somebody's going to stroke you. You get really well fed, you can go wherever you like, and then you can just roam around. What's not to love being a cat? It's great.
And do cats really like dogs or really hate dogs? Is it a myth or is it truth?
Oh, I don't know, do cats really like dogs? I think... I'm going to say they love dogs.
They love them. Okay.
There's a dog in the show, and his name's Dodge, and we team up together to try and help find Dick Whittington's inner sparkle. So yeah, so cats love dogs, especially if they're called Dodge.
Brilliant. Tell us a little bit about anything that's coming up in the future projects, or what's your future looking like?
Well, future, this Christmas I'm at Leicester de Montfort Hall in Cinderella, as Cinderella, which is great. I'm with Adeyinka-Burford, so I can be expected to do a lot of dancing, which will be fun. I think I'm going to have my work cut out, but I don't think, I don't know, but I hope I haven't got 2 left feet. Poor AJ. I think he might have his work cut out. But in the future, I don't know. I am very optimistic. I am always like, what is meant for you will not pass you. So what will be, but I'm very excited.
Well, I'm just heading back into the CBeebies studio. We've already filmed our Christmas content, so we'll be looking ahead to filming our New Year content. I'm really excited for 2023. Lots of good things happening.
Well, I'd love to do my acting, more TV presenting. A lot of reasons like James Bond or Doctor Who, because I love them too. Anything really that comes my way.
Well, talking about pantomime, the pantomime vibe still continues. I'm off to Llandudno today to start pantomime tomorrow at Venue Cymru, Beauty and the Beast this year. So I'll be there for 6 weeks doing that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, wow, that's a big question. I've been doing a lot more sporting stuff. So over the last year, I've worked on the Olympics, Winter Olympics, Commonwealth Games, Wimbledon, and that kind of stuff. So being the lead in a show like this is obviously very different to interviewing a football manager. I'm actually in Panto this year for the first ever time. So I'm playing Aladdin, and we open for that next week. So we had first week of rehearsals this week, so I'm flying on a magic carpet, which will be exciting. Yeah, and then next year there's a lot of stuff like in the pipeline with writing and presenting and all kinds of different bits.
Yeah, so I'm about to go and do a tour of around the world in 80 days, which sets off from York Theatre Royal in January, and then we go and travel right the way around the country. We go all the way up to Inverness and all the way back down, and we're on every day from February to July, around about the middle of next year. So it's a big tour going on and around. So come and join us.
Nice. What's the tour? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so Around the World in 80 Days, it's obviously based on the famous book by Jules Verne from a few years ago now. And I'm playing Phileas Fogg, and he's been tasked with the idea of travelling around the world in as little time as possible to try and win a bet. But the story is told in a really different way, because we bring in a brilliant woman called Nellie Bly, who did it in less time than what Phileas Fogg did, and she existed in real life in Victorian England, and she travelled around the world in something like 72 days. But her story isn't told that much, so we're blending the two stories together of fictional and real to create this really wonderful world full of laughter and silliness, slapstick fun, and a bit of drama thrown in as well. So it'll be really good fun.
And would you ever think about doing pantomimes yourself?
Well, I've already done a few pantomimes when I was younger, but I really enjoy them, so yeah.
Fantastic. Well, guys, thank you so much for talking to us, and it's great to see father and daughter together at an event like this. Thank you. Thank you. Where can we watch it for the audience?
It's out in cinemas nationwide from next weekend, the 3rd and 4th of December, and then it's going to be on BBC iPlayer, CBeebies, and I think it's going to be on BBC One on Christmas Eve. That's what normally happens. But yeah, first port of call, cinemas, and then BBC iPlayer.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
Dick Whittington and his cat. Book your tickets today.
I'm here on the largest of the Balearic Islands, Mallorca. With the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, beautiful mountainous landscape, the thriving city of Palma, quaint little market towns, a growing number of luxury hotels, it's no surprise that the likes of Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor like to holiday here. So come and join me as I take you round Mallorca.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.